Hello.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Wendy Que.
Wendy.
Yes.
How old are you, Wendy?
Pardon, ma'am.
How old are
I'm
you?
43. I am 43 years old, ma'am.
You are married, single, you have children?
No. No, I'm single. I haven't been married. I don't have children.
Okay. What's your working experience?
Well, as of now, since I came back from Cyprus, I'm taking like part-time nanny to my nephew, who was at that time when I came, he was only 2 years old, and he's 4 now, and he's very healthy, fortunately. And then before I was a caregiver in Cyprus, I worked there for 9 years. And then, so before I came to Cyprus, I was a caregiver in Taiwan as well, and I finished my contracts.
How long you stayed in every country?
I stayed in Taiwan for 2 years. I just finished my contract because my contract states that I have to stay there for 2 years, and then afterwards, I went to Cyprus, and I stayed there for 9 years. I came back in the Philippines last 2012.
So in Cyprus you worked for 9 years?
Yeah.
For
I
the
worked in
same
Cyprus for 9 years.
for the same employer?
No, ma'am. Yeah, I worked with the same employer, but because I stayed with them for a long time, I was also given part-time jobs. I had the chance to do some part-time jobs for people who are working in the United Nations in Cyprus.
Okay,
So
so
I got
tell
to meet
me
a lot of people. Yeah.
tell me about your main job in Cyprus. What did you do in there?
Because I was hired as a caregiver, so I had to take care of a paralytic man. He was half paralyzed. So basically, I was not alone though. I was because I am a nurse by profession, for your information, ma'am, and so I was working like shifting hours, taking care of that old man. He was a huge man. That's the reason why my employer took like 4 carers for the husband. So I give morning when it was my duty. I would give morning care. He has to, of course, wash up before, and then afterwards he has to go to the bathroom, and then afterwards I have to assist with the feeding as well. Though he can move because he's the only part of his body which is not working is the lower part. So he basically can move with his hands. So he can basically feed himself, but of course through our assistance, which is the reason why we were hired. And we also try to encourage him to do like letter writing, some sort of like that, so that he's still like active.
Okay.
And then sometimes when it's like it's not my duty, I also get to, since I am hired to be inside the house, I also get to help in the house. Though they were very rich, they don't require us actually, but of course it's like I am basically an active person, and I don't really wait for this people to ask for me to do something. I really just want to move every time. I just don't want to be a useless person. Something like that.
Okay. And now what kind of job would you like to have?
Well, basically, as long as it's in Romania, I really don't have any problems with it because I haven't been in Romania, but I got to meet like the Romanian who was the massage therapist. No, she was a physical therapist of the old man. She comes every day in the in the house, so that's the reason why I got to meet her. And I was like, from that time on, I was like, I have a very good impression of Romanian people, so that's the reason why I want to try to go to Romania and work for them, something like that.
Okay, but what kind of job would you like to do in Romania?
Uh, I am not so choosy, ma'am. As long as I will be safe. I want to. Well, I also want. I'd love to take care of young kids. If I would be able to, I mean, if I will be given the chance to, why not? So I saw. I heard outside that they are also hiring for housekeeping something.
Yes.
Well, if I would be allowed for housekeeping, then why not? I am just so willing to do everything.
Okay, so you would like a housekeeping job, and how about taking care of children?
I would love to as well, ma'am. I would love to as well. I don't have any problems with that. For as long as you would want to try me, and then I would be lucky enough to have the chance to go there. So why not? I'm not gonna choose the end.
Okay. Do you know how to iron? Do you know how to cook?
Yeah, yeah. I know how to iron because I do. I prefer to do my own clothes, wash my own clothes, ironing my own clothes. I'm used to it because when I was a student, I have to stay in the city. So since then I really learned how to do everything basically by myself.
Okay. Can you tell me for how long would you like to stay to work in Romania if you'll be selected?
Well, I would love to stay there for good. If I can stay there for good, why not?
I
I,
see.
I mean, I don't see any problem with that. If I would love the people when in fact I really love the people because when I had the experience, I told you earlier that I have met this woman and well some of the Romanians in Cyprus, and they were such a good people. So I just want to go and see their place as well, and I really haven't heard anything negative about Romania as far as I am concerned.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming.